Please don't tell anybody about this. Don't share it with any of your friends. I feel like I've achieved AGI for trading and I've had it for a while now, but we really just made that last connection needed. Now, AGI for trading, in my sense, is the biggest thing needed for a algorithmic trader is something that can go ahead and backtest 24/7, 365. If you don't know what backtesting is, it's the process of seeing if a strategy worked in the past. If it worked in the past, it's much more likely to work in the future. So I feel like I've achieved AGI because now I have the final step needed. So back in November, about 6 months ago now, we built a system of two AIs working together. And first AI would be researching trading strategies based off of PhD papers. So PhDs, give them some credit for going to school for so long. They be thinking for a long time. Anyways, the first AI goes ahead and researches those papers and sees what's happening in those papers, reads and finds the strategy that's in those papers. And then the second AI goes ahead and codes out the backtest. So 7 months ago at this point, we figured all that out. That's fire. The place I was getting hung up on was, okay, so it created backtest, for example, like this one here. Like this isn't actually created by them, but for example, it would create a backtest like this, and the backtest's goal is to see if it worked in the past. 25% return versus return. This one here is a 2.5% return buy and hold with a 35% return with the trading strategy. So that's a backtest that is interesting, right? So essentially, the step that we were getting stuck on, in my mind, has been fixed. So now I just got to code it up. So don't share this with anybody. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell your family members. I'm going to take this stream down when I'm done with it. I see we got some people up in the crowd. 777. So much love to you, Monaco Money. I'm so glad that you're spending your Sunday morning here. So much love to you. Aqua Wolf 777. I see your 777 throwing that love right back at me. If you are live today, go ahead and tap in, hit 777. I will be deleting this video, so please do not share this. As I mentioned before, I have created an AGI to essentially research, backtest, and now we have the key. We have the final step, and that's the debugging AI. So at this point, 6-7 months ago, when assistants were released, we were able to create one AI that would research the strategy, either YouTube videos or PhD papers. The second AI to code the backtest. But we got stuck on that third AI to debug the backtest because we weren't able to implement backtesting.py. But we have some amazing souls in here, like Jane and others, who have tipped me off on the way to get this completed. So don't share this with nobody, please. Please. It's just going to be us. All right. Throw the 777 in the chat if you are live. This is not going to be anywhere else, dude. I'm sorry. Let's scroll up to, let's first off pull up my GitHub. Okay. There's going to be a few steps here. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to attack it. We have it in our mind. We got the AGI here. We've got the last connector. We've been working on this for 7 months. This is why you just keep going, bro. Because guess what? Even if something holds us up right now, we are so much further than everybody else. We already have the systems laid out. And guess what? What's going to happen when GPT-5 comes out or GPT-6 comes out? Oh, Moondev and his gang, guess what? They already got the systems set up. They got every single piece of code that took thousands of hours. That's cappy. It probably took hundreds of hours, though. Hundreds of hours. So when GPT-5 is here, guess who's going to win that game? We are. So I'm glad you're here. Keep showing up live, 8 a.m. every day. I don't care what day it is. Quit your job. This is the biggest revolution since the internet. Do what you need to do to be here, dude. I'm not gonna share this anywhere. 777. Don't share this. Don't do anything. Don't give it to anybody. You're gonna see all the code today. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna pull up my GitHub first. First step, pull up GitHub. Second step, here, I'm gonna write this down actually. I'm gonna write this down. Step 1, GitHub, get the code that we worked on 7 months ago. Okay, step 2, pull up Jane's conversation and her prompt from yesterday. Step 3, we had another great idea yesterday that's gonna connect us. We're gonna figure this out. I know it. I know it, dude. I know it. There's nobody closer than us. So, all right, let's get it. Check out the other idea from below. Okay. First step, pulling up the GitHub. I'm just trying to stay organized. You already got the intro, dude. You already know what's going on. I spent 5 minutes on it. If you don't know what's going on, please ask somebody in the chat. Throw the 777 and ask them what's going on in the chat. Yeah. Open AI assistance. Okay, how do you spell assistance? Open AI assistance. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and open it in Visual Studio Code. Please don't. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Just when I do that, sometimes I show my keys, beast. Okay, which one did we use though? One file debugger. Okay, one file save all files, one file. Dang, it's been a minute, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm gonna leave this up for inspiration because this is where we're gonna get to. I did this stuff by hand, but hey, those are good results, right? I think it's 815 one file. Okay, so let me just give an example of how this works first so you can be all caught up to speed, dude. Let's just find a YouTube video. Those are always the easiest. YouTube videos, and then say trading strategies. Yo, there's 22 people in here. Half y'all leave. I can't show this. I can't show this to this many people. I need half you guys to leave. I'm sorry, I love you, but just step out. If you're not 100% committed to AGI for trading, you think this is BS, you think blah blah blah, whatever your thoughts are. If they're negative, then just bounce because we gotta leave room for only the killers in here. This is Sunday morning killer stuff. That's not gonna be recorded, dude. I'm sorry. I can't. That's why I woke up. I'm gonna start getting up earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting on earlier because y'all fools ain't gonna wake up with me, but I'm gonna keep going hard every single day, dude. I'm gonna start stream. This stream's gonna start at 4 a.m. Eastern. Nah, because some of you West Coast cats are gonna stay up late. This stream's starting at 5 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Because for this week, dude, this is top secret stuff that's not being shared. I'm sorry, dude. I got way too many videos for YouTube. Okay, so the way this works right now is I can go ahead. I'm just gonna open up a few of these, and the AI is gonna watch the video and figure out what the strategy is. And then after it figures out the strategy, it's going to send it to his homie and be like, hey, dude, please backtest this strategy for me. There's a lot of noise here on YouTube, but that's okay because one idea can change the world. Idiot proof 1 minute scalping strategy. Here's one simple strategy. Trading strategies to, dude, and we built this 7 months ago and I am exponentially better at coding every single day. I show up. It's compounding just like anything else. All right, you can do it too, dude. I didn't go to school for this. All right, just know that. Just know you can do anything in this world as long as you lead with love. Lead with love and you can do anything in this world. I promise that. Let's go ahead and paste that in. So I'm just pasting in these videos because I don't want to watch them. No offense to any of these guys. I just want my AI to watch them and then tell me what the strategy is. Tell me what the strategy is, AI. The MACD, moving average. Okay, I'm familiar with all of this, cousin. Well, not all of it. I don't know anything. I'm just here existing. I'm just going forward every single day with the same goal while everybody else is jumping from Shopify to agencies to being a coder to doing all of these things. Dude, focus. Because you see how far ahead we are now because we're focused, B. We haven't switched up. We're still attacking the same thing. At the end of the day, I'm following this process. This is my process here. Every single day, I'm either researching strategies or alpha generation techniques, and then I'm back testing those strategies with good data. And then if they work in the past, they might work in the future. So I go ahead and I implement into bots. Now we have this AI from 7 months ago that I built. Took hundreds of hours, and it does the research of strats by watching YouTube videos, and then it codes the back test. Okay. You're going to see it right now. So we're almost fully, if I can get this, I know, no, sorry, not if. It's when I get this. Boy, stop. You cannot compete with us because you're here. But I need some of you to leave. I'm sorry, but I need some of you to leave. So if you're not all in on this stuff, get out of here. I'm sorry, dude. This is not for everybody. Please do not share this with anybody. Okay, so this file here, if I run it, I gotta update my API probably. Okay, boom, it's working. So it's processing the trading night. No, this is not working. It's not working. Invalid API key. I gotta update my API key. OpenAI was like, damn, that's going fast, B. I know we got GPT-4 now, but that is fast. I keep dropping my API keys everywhere, and my credits get run up, and that's why I don't share my GitHub, B, because people was quick with that Moon Dev dropped his API key. All right, so I'm gonna make a new API key here. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat. Ah, man. Okay, how do you do this? Let me see. What do we call this? This is the OpenAI swarm. This is the AGI, B. We're here. All right, let me just go dark for half a second. All right, I'm putting my key in. I can't share it with you, dude, because I ain't got that much cash to share with you, dude. Actually, I should just do that. If you come to my channel, you get a free API key if you look long enough, essentially, because I've shown it so many times. If you go look through my old videos, you probably got mad API keys. You probably got mad crypto keys. But are you going to do the work? I don't know. Probably that's negative work. So I'm hoping you don't do that work. Nervous laugh. Okay, let's go ahead and run it now. So we have all of those videos in the file. Okay. Don't share this with people, please. Matter of fact, half you leave right now, please. I'm sorry, I love you, but this is not for everybody. It can't be. I mean, it's winner take all. Okay, so now you can see it's processing the trading ideas. So it created a thread with the AI, and now it's going ahead and developing the the strategy creator AI is coming up with the strategy that was talked about in that video. So that's already sick, right? But then the second step, remember, first step is research. Second step is backtest. So right now we have the AI researching. Okay, perfect. He figured out what the strategy is in that video. You can see it says entry criteria, trade execution, exit criteria. The reason he wrote this out so well is because he's sending it to his homie to do the second step, research, backtest, implement. Of course I want to clone myself, dude. Of course. This is what I do. Research, backtest, implement. You see it every single day. Bro, there's no cap around here, dude. I do what I say and I do what I do every single day, and you see it, dude. Boom. Backtest. Okay, I got mad ideas now. So this is where we're at, essentially. Because now we can see here, we have this other file that tries to debug it, but we can't debug it because we don't have backtesting.py in the environment. They don't allow for that in the environment. Let's go ahead and see if they've updated anything first before we get into our solutions here. Let's say, all those terminal screens, but it is what it is. I'm not turning that off. That's for sure. Oh, my mic is going in and out now. Fudge. Dude, I don't know. I think this is God telling me not to share this with everybody. So, I'm sorry. This might be the end. My voice is lagging. It's back. I told you, anytime I'm about to show you something that is like, anytime I'm about to show you something that's gonna mess up Wall Street, they cut me off. I'm not capping anymore. Like at first I was like kind of like leaning into that theory of anytime I'm about to show you anything like groundbreaking. My mic starts dropping. My computer starts dropping. I thought love was sharing. I do share. That's all I do, bro. That's all I do. And that's all I'm going to continue to do. It's just when I start to share too much, Wall Street cuts me off. You see it. It's not even a joke anymore. Sharing is love, Blackfish says, of course. Is it all good now? Are we can we hear me now? Let me know it when the voice gets choppy, all right? I mean, it's probably going to get choppy when I get back into this, but let's see. Might be a self-fulfilling conspiracy, sure, but I don't know. I'm not here. I don't make the rules. It's just every time I get into something really good, they start chopping me up, B. They start chopping me up, so. I've been clear. Okay, OX says we're good. Sharing is love. Love is sharing. I agree. Wholeness, brother. Cool, cool, cool. All right, just let me know if that changes, all right? I'm sorry. It's choppy day, but we're gonna get this. OpenAI forum. Installing packages into AI environment. Okay. Can't get OpenAI package to work. Code interpreter. Dude, that's me. Sad. How sad. How sad. I posted this on May 21st. Not one response. All right. All right, then. That's cool. That's cool. I love y'all. It's probably because I haven't, that makes sense though. Cause I just ask, I asked for something right away. This is like people jumping on my DM and never providing any value. You know what I'm saying? If you just ask for something without giving, I don't deserve a response. Because I haven't given this community anything. I mean, other than 1,000 hours of videos on OpenAI, but I'm gonna keep giving more. So let's go ahead and see here. Can't get OpenAI package working. Please help. That's not it. Let's go ahead and see if we can say installing. Pip installing. Let's just say that. Ran into errors while pip install requirements for web QA. Pip install upgrade OpenAI. Python library pip install. Because this is where we're at. We need the we need to get the backtesting library in there, right? Because remember, you just saw it. Let's go ahead and move this because this is gonna confuse me. So you see it right now. It's backtesting. It's coming up with the strategy from the video and then coding out the backtest. Like that's where we've gotten to, which is great. But if I were to run this backtest, for example, copy, and maybe I should just get like a straight up backtesting folder up here. I'm actually gonna open that up, B. That's a good idea. Okay, so I built this backtester too. I tried to rebuild backtesting up PY, but I actually don't think that's the way to go, and so I'm not gonna do that. Backtest. Here, I'm just actually gonna bounce on that. I'm gonna make a new Visual Studio here, and say create new repository, and then just say backtest. Backtests of crypto trading strategies. Okay. Just call it Moondev backtest. Okay, let's go ahead and create, and then let's publish it. Let's go ahead and say open Visual Studio Code. I trust them. Let's say main.py. I mean, I guess not main, but whatever. It doesn't matter. what I was going to say here is whatever this backtest is, backtest, let's just call it backtest 1. You see, I just pasted it in here, but it's not going to run right away. It's not going to run right off the top. Let's see how it does, though, since this is GPT-4 now. GPT-4o. Let's go to T-Flow here. Mini Forge. Okay. Back initializers. What the heck is that? You can see the init passes. So it's just not perfect yet. It's bullish engulfing. So that's pretty cool. It's looking at like an engulfing candle here. Today's candle is bullish. Yesterday's candle is bearish. But you can see there's just like a little bit of human input I need. Like, for example, the F is that. How do I fix that? Well, I'm sure I can fix it. I know I can fix it. But now, step 2. Okay, we got the GitHubs up. We have backtests running. The AI is running here. You can see it's working. It's outputting the strategies. It's done, actually. So it went through all 7 videos in the time that you picked your boogers. You know, it's super chill. Okay, so, and then it puts all of these in here. Let's see where it is. Backtrader code, BT test, GPT-4 backtest here. So you can see here, it puts all the strategies, like the exponential moving average. This is the trading strategy. Trading strategy instructions for backtesting. So it puts this is for the AI, but also me, my guy, because I have now unlimited strategies that are being pulled from these videos in seconds, opposed to watching 40-minute videos. So if I talked about trading strategies in the 3-hour videos, dude, I would do this on my stuff too. But you can see the strategies are all here. Now the back test, this is the sketchy part. See, there's like debugging needed. Like I got to remove this. I got to remove this. I got to unmark this. You see what I'm saying? Like it's close, like 80% of the way there. But I haven't got to the point yet. I haven't got to the point. So the point is that this is from 7 months ago, dude. Things have changed. Things continue to change. Things never stay the same, dude. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that last part. That's it. That's it, B. And that's crazy. The crazy thing about this is, oh snap, that's another thing. I'm gonna write that down. GPT desktop. I haven't played with it in a month at least. So there's a capability there too. And then also Luxy. Yes, dude. We got this. We got this. Bro, there's nothing that's going to stop us. This you just see, do you see this? Hey, 77, throw a 777 in the chat if you understand the problem and what we're trying to solve. There's a third step. The third step is I need an AI that will debug this. Because I can debug this, but it's going to take from 10 minutes to an hour. You know, like I need to make sure the data's in there. Okay, well, I just say, hey, data. But some of them are worse. You know, some of them, like, let's check out this one. This one looks pretty good. But for example, like, why the F did you put a between there? You know, it's like close, but no cigar. So I have the AI hitting the strategy, finding the strategy from the video or the paper. That's step 1. It passes that strategy to the AI to backtest, to code the backtest. That's step 2. Step 3 is I need a debugger. I need another AI that debugs it. But since you can't install backtesting.py into OpenAI's environment, it can't do the backtesting. It can't run the backtest and see what the error is and then send it to the debugger and be like, yo, fix this error. Throw a 777 in the chat if I've explained it well enough and you understand where we're at. If you understand where we're at and I get a bunch of 777s in the chat, then I'm going to go ahead and just keep moving forward and we're just going to attack the day. I just want to make sure I'm not just like doing this and nobody knows what the F I'm talking about. So 777 in the chat if you understand where we're at. Doesn't look like anybody understands where we're at. So I guess I am just going to move forward. Like I tried to explain to you guys, but ain't nobody responding. So, oh man. I'm using interpreter. Okay, Shreyash, Sharash. Sorry. 777. Use open interpreter. It's local. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's not, so that's a good idea. Understanding. Okay, I'm gonna write that first idea down. We here with you. You understand it all? Okay, we got 777 saying we understand it all. Use open interpreter. I'll try it out. Use open interpreter. Okay, it's local. So you guys understand the problem. Somebody said Claude is the wave. Why don't you use AutoGen? I don't know. You need local AI with your environment and libs. Put it on Claude now, bro. Why? Leave the helpful assistant part out of prompt. Brand says 777. Wonder if Claude Sonnet Artifact API can make quick work of this. You can tell ChatGPT not to be a helpful. He said, OX said he cracking the infinite money glitch. Understanding says, I'll eventually crack it. I appreciate you. Alfonso says 777. Appreciate you, dude. Good to see you. But Branch is right. Just use OpenAI, open interpreter with OpenAI. Okay, I'll try that. I think a 3090 can do as well because it's a 24 gigabyte. I ran it locally. It's good. Can a Mac run a 4090 external to his laptop? I would have to build that workstation. I want to build that eventually. I'm not doing enough machine learning yet. Like I'm sure you guys know, but I started with machine learning. I was like, I'm going to learn how to code AI bots that are 100% controlled by machine learning and take over the world for me. Because that's the best idea, right? That's the pipe dream. That's the, it's like, yeah, let's have an AI that just makes unlimited money. So when I learned how to code, I was like, I'm going straight for that. So I learned everything you could about machine learning and AI before, or like while I'm learning Python. And so I've seen it all. I kind of understand it all, but I was a noob at Python. So how effective was that? I don't know. But when I get back into it, I think I'm going to pick it up fast. So like you can customize and plug and play. Llama 3 local. Okay. No need for local LLM if he uses OpenAI. I'm going to stick with OpenAI. Get in Claude Sonnet 3.5 and use the artifacts feature. It dropped about 4 days ago. Thank me later, but you can't be racist on LLMs. That's hella funny. No, yeah, you're right though. What is this artifact feature and why? Like, tell me why. I've been chasing some leads here and yeah, tell me why, dude. Tell me why. I need why. And then what have you tried? Is it going to be that much better than GPT-4o? Because I heard it's slightly better than GPT-4o. And we don't need slightly better. We need... Honestly, we could use GPT-3.5. This is what I'm trying to say is we just need the backtesting.py accessible by AI. See what I'm saying? Because they don't allow us to do that. Douglas says you will either buy the graphics card, an ASIC, PC, or pay the cloud servers to use their equipment. NVIDIA, someone came out with an external graphics card. A 490, Trent says, is like 5 times as thick as your laptop. You need a big PC case. I'm going to have to try it out. Claude 3.5, OX Aqua said. Doug says, though, if upgrading and doing ML AI, get a new CPU and NPU. Yeah, I think I'd get like a new computer if I go that route. Otherwise, I'm just going to use GCP, Google. I just want to be cool there and say an acronym like you guys keep giving me these freaking acronyms. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'm just going to start using acronyms as well, like GCP. I know that's a pretty basic one, but I don't even know if it's right, but we'll see if you get it. Smarty pants, since y'all are so smart, so much smarter than me. I don't know all these acronyms, dog. The mumbo jumbo, I don't get it, but I like it because you guys throw it at me, and I know like if you throw it at me, then I need to know it. So I appreciate your minds. You guys share so much with me, and I really am grateful for it. Isaac says there's some smaller AI models out there. Ideally you can use the quantized models, smaller, efficient models. Blackfish says, guys, he has a MacBook. He doesn't need a 4090 local LLMs. And here's a bunch of training data. Yo, thank you for that training data from Hugging Face. Blackfish says that's true if you are running Apple Silicon. Yeah, I'm using the M3 Max Pro, so like I've got the a really good Mac. It's the best level of all the AI stuff so far. You have a live programming window that allows you to visualize the code. Really? It's and that was fudge. I didn't write it down. I'm gonna go. What was that? That was the Claude. Dude. This is tough. Claude Sonnet 3. What about racist? Being racist. You funny, dude. You funny, dude. I was just butthurt by Anthropic. That's it. So see what else there is here. We're all learning today, Douglas says. Yes, we are. Random Pill says, you're killing it, Moon. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Yo, Aqua says, I'm going to look into how you can create an ENV with Python and backtesting PY. I feel like I can cook something up. Dude, if you can cook that up, it's game over. It's game over. It's game over. If you cook that up, if you can figure out how to get backtesting.py in an environment where AI can see the bugs. For example, like, okay, I run this code here. There's going to be bugs. Okay, and it says no module found. What I need is this bug to be sent to AI with this code, so it can be like, oh, well, I know how to fix that, and then it outputs the new code, and then there's another bug, and then it outputs the bug. But you can't have backtesting PY in OpenAI right now, so I'm not able to do that loop. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy stuff around here. But sounds like you guys got some ideas, which is great. It's awesome. Trent says, I'm looking into Hugging Face. I do remember seeing a couple different AI models that were specific to algo trading. So it wouldn't be generic as ChatGPT. That would be fire. Microsoft Phi models can run on phones. So if you don't need a large model, you can look at Phi 3. Huh. Phi 3 can run on Phi 3 can run on the computer. So if we don't need a super sick model, we can use that. I got a note sheet down here, dude. I just have my note sheet down here because you guys got beautiful ideas. Okay. Damn, I missed this message. Damn, I'm so sorry for your loss. That is crazy. That's some crazy stuff. You never know when you're gonna lose somebody, dude. Hug your loved ones, man. Send love to others. 777. Okay, there's mad local AIs now. I don't know if the local AI is the way I want to go though, so I'm not gonna go that way. But I appreciate all the local AI ideas. I'm trying to stay loyal here to OpenAI, but I mean I'll use Anthropic if needed, if it's really better. But if it's not really better, then I'm staying with OpenAI because my philosophy in investing is long the freaking leaders, bro. Don't be a genius. Long the leaders. Long the leaders. So they're gonna last the longest. Anthropic is OpenAI. I don't know if you guys know that, but like it's the people who made from it's like a team from OpenAI that wanted to be safer than OpenAI, and they just went ahead and started their Anthropic, and now Homeboy is doing the same thing. So they're just gonna continue. OpenAI is gonna continue to spawn these little like knockoff AI OpenAIs that are like they use their quote. They're saying they're gonna be safer, but like who the f? No, you're just a cult. You're just a cult of employees that moved to Anthropic instead of OpenAI, and you're using a marketing pitch of safety and all this, but you probably just as greedy as Sam is, B. So like get off, like just get on the ride. You're just jealous. That's it. So I don't know, dude. I know for a fact that somebody's gonna win this race, and I hope that it's all gonna be safe. But the thing is OpenAI is not worried about safety. They're just trying to be the first to AGI, and I know China. I know China is not worried about safety. So you want it? You want AGI in America or China first? Because I know those mofos out there ain't worried about no safety, B. So what's the point of spinning off Anthropic from OpenAI or those homeboys like super silly intelligence or whatever, super silly intelligence that just launched because he wants to be different than OpenAI, or you got pushed out of OpenAI, whatever. But like, long the leaders, B. Long the leaders. They're the first here. They have all the cash. I know other people like, because the thing that happens is, okay, OpenAI launches, and then VCs or angel investors that can't get into OpenAI, they're going to throw all their cash at whoever's next. And they're the second person. But in my opinion, OpenAI is going to win this game. Douglas PC says to FS Trent, is that true? If more people use the same strat, I don't think the big money market makers are going to change their code to match it. FS Trent says, oh yeah, once everyone is using the same strat, then a bigger fish will see the pattern and attack it. And that's why all our strats need to be different. Yes, exactly. Also, you never know somebody's size, right? So if FS Trent shared it with 100 people and a couple of those people are hedge funds that are trading billions of dollars, they will extract that alpha and send that to zero. Normally, Douglas says, normally I hear that more people use the same fib, trend, strats, and it gets more likely. FS Trent says, devs is just another hat to wear, Moon. You wear a CEO hat, but you're coding in every video. All of us wear many hats. Okay. FS Trent says, Moon, you will work with any of us developers unless they are American because we cost too much. LOL. Get that disclaimer in there. Yeah. No, it's actually, I just can't work with Americans. I can't work with Americans, unfortunately. Odd rules of living down here. So I can't work too much with Americans. But yes, and on top of that, I've called Americans out for not being that much better than Eastern Europeans or other places in the world, which is sad because I'm American and I wish that wasn't true. But like, you know, you want to pay 170K a year or 60K a year. I don't know. But I think that's my CEO hat, B. I think that's my CEO hat right there coming out. And yeah, it is what it is. Good call, though. That's a very good disclaimer to make. I'll work with any S tier developer in here that is not from the USA. Because, yo, F those Americans, B. No, I'm just kidding. I love America. I love America. I love Americans. I love everybody in the world, honestly. OX Aqua says, how do we collaborate, bro? I'm S tier. Where you live at? Douglas says, engineer is backend server. Developer is mostly front-end UI layout. Oh, thank you, Douglas. That makes more sense. Okay. Because one time I met this dude that like, was like in sales, and then 2 months later he said he was a developer. I'm like, what the f do you mean? You know how to code? He's like, not really. I'm just kind of like laying stuff out. And so, okay, software engineer, developer, etc. are just constructions for corporations to make up BS pay scales. No title I have ever worn at a company was what I did. It was just what I got paid. Damn. OX Aqua says, I feel like the terms are up to debate. To me, engineer is someone like Moon says takes a requirement and brings it to life with minimal instruction. Okay. Coder is the code monkey that can't think creative unless they have step up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So an engineer is a little more, almost a little more creative. Just a higher title. Like Trent was saying, they are titles, but like maybe they'll give the title of engineer to somebody that's like maybe a little more in the game, and they can like take and expand on things. I'm taking notes. Thank you guys for your idea or your definitions, because you guys are raising me in this game. Like, you guys are the only people I talk to about this stuff, like developer stuff. My friends is hippies. My friends don't even know what a computer is, so I appreciate your guys' minds. I really do. Thank you so much. I'm gonna show you everything when it comes to this stuff, this AI stuff, as always. We just got a really good chat going on here. Bob Smith says, I think engineers focus on the bigger picture of how everything comes together, but yeah, it's mainly just corporate jargon. Okay. Software engineer is usually a professional developer. Okay. Programmer is someone who is very specialized in their field. Oh yeah, that was the other word. It's programmer. Like because you talk to people, right? Like, what you do is like, I'm a software engineer, or one will say I'm a coder, or I'm a programmer, or I'm a developer. Moondev says, sign me up. I'm from the UK. You S tier though, B? Feel free. Hey, if you guys are anybody S tier developers, hit me in the DMs of Discord at Moondev. At Moondev. It's actually Dev. It's Moondev. It's like my name on here, but you got the pass to hit me up if you're S tier outside of the US. No, it doesn't matter, Anil. Doesn't matter what you call yourself. It's what you do that counts. I absolutely agree, Anil. That was just a curious question, and you guys are the right people to answer it. I'm not gonna like ask somebody. I don't know. I don't know who else to ask. I guess. My last title was systems architect, and also team lead. I'm from the Caribbean, from the islands. Which island, Aqua? Which island? Douglas says, like structural engineer to calculate load weights to make sure it works, and a house interior designer is looks. Yep. FS Trent says, and it was multiple system engine integration, front end, back end, and multiple API integrations, data transformations, host conversions, and multiple payment platform cards, and ARC and EFT. Too much to list. So you did everything. You were like the CTO, and they gave you that title. Douglas says, I jumped on the Discord down to help in the circle or hang out. Yeah, dude, please do. The Discord is here at the bottom of the website for anybody that wants to join the boot camp. You can read about it there, but you don't need to join it. You can join it later or whenever you want. 100% money back guarantee. But at the bottom is the Discord. It's free. Okay, you're from the DR. The DR. Okay, cool, dude. Okay, dog. Hit me up, dude. If you S tier, though. FS Trent says, I was a C-suite Black Ops rapid development live intervention analyst developer for 24/7 online financial systems. That is a mouthful, Trent. Hey, my name is Trent. I was a special ops, like, oh, you in the army or something? Oh. Douglas says he's just north of you in Florida. We triple S? You triple S? Dang, we got the same insurance, B. I'll join the Discord. FS Trent says CTO Stoll laughed at my idea for SSD on our Oracle servers. The CEO overrode And the CTO won the CTO of the Year award state for it. Dang. Yeah, man. I picked up mad chicks with that introduction. Oh my God. You're funny, B. Picked up mad chicks with that intro. All right, well, I'm gonna dive in here because it's been like 8 hours that I've been talking to you guys. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those people that don't want to hear these smart brains because I learned so much from everybody in here. So if I learn it, you learn it. That's it. If I learn it, you learn it. Everything I learn, you learn because I'm here, you here. Much love to everybody. So let's go first to what Jane said. Look at this. Somebody said esoteric yesterday, and I was like, what the F does that even mean? Because I said like estrotic. I kind of know I know what esoteric means. I do. Okay, so actually, you know what I think I did? I think I saved it. Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I saved it in here. Below is the code that we have done so far. So this is all of the code here to do that AI thing we were talking about, the AGI. And I feel like we're at AG. We're at AG and we're getting to the I. Now that I've shook some people out of the audience by talking for an hour and a half. Anything is better than snow, B. I agree. How to get out that code. How to get out that code. Let's go ahead and let's hit a refresh on Luxy. Here, I want to go ahead and make sure I copied all this stuff. Okay. I guess we don't really need a refresher. Let's go ahead and see what she said. Based on Jane's statements provided, here's how her ideas align with addressing issue you're facing with the inability to install backtesting.py in the OpenAI environment, which prevents the debugging AI from running the code and printing the statistics. Jane's suggestion was use a library instead of Selenium. UI, press buttons, and use the user interface via Python instead of Selenium. Data movement solution. The tool provided helps move the data from your systems to facilitate completing the missing steps. High-level idea for AI swarm automation. The ultimate goal, automating the entire trading process with an AI swarm. Research AI, reads papers, extracts trading strategies, backtest AI, translates strategies into code for backtesting. The debug and execute AI debugs the backtest and runs it to print the results. Integration with the existing code. Research AI, data analysis. Jane's idea aligns with the current create and run data analysis function that generates trading strategies based on input ideas. The backtest AI, this aspect needs modification to address the inability of pip install backtesting.py. Currently, the create and run backtest function creates the backtest code using backtesting.py. Resolving the installation issue. Since the OpenAI environment prevents the installation of backtesting PY, you may need to consider alternative approaches to conduct the backtesting or resolve the installation constraints. Possible approaches: custom backtesting solution. Develop a custom backtesting module tailored for the AI environment with the necessary functionalities. Limited functionality backtester. Reduce the dependencies on external libraries like backtesting.py to create a lightweight backtesting system within the environment's constraints. remote execution, return or run the backtesting code on a local machine or a cloud server accessible by the OpenAI where backtesting can be installed. Review the current architecture to determine feasible adjustments to the backtesting code within the OpenAI environment. Consider adapting the backtesting functionality to work with Reliance backtesting.py. By aligning Jane's suggestions with the AI swarm and addressing the current constraint related to backtesting integration, you can enhance the automation process efficiently. All right, what y'all think about this? You guys think this is got any legs? Because I didn't, to be real with you, I don't understand what Jane was trying to say. Based on Jane's statements provided, here's how her ideas align with addressing the issues you're facing. So use a Python library instead of Selenium. What the F do you mean? I'm not using Selenium. Data movement solution. The tool provided helps move the data between your systems to facilitate completing the missing step. Yeah, ain't it for me, but Douglas says, "Hey Moon, you ever try the voice typing dictation on the Mac yet?" Nah, not yet, dude. But that is on my list of things here, so I'm gonna try this right now. Actually, I got a couple ideas here of how to complete this loop, and I'm gonna keep checking back every like 3 months because eventually we're gonna get this. I know it. I know it. I mean, we figured everything out, dude. I know this is the hardest one so far, but we figured everything out. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is, to be real, I don't know what Jane's talking about. So let's read what she said. What she said. This is what she said up here. Dang, I wish I was smarter, B. Jane's idea about fixing the RBI, open source large action model, generalist artificial narrow intelligence that controls completely human user interfaces by only using natural language. What the F does that mean? Please LF5, bro. Please LF5. Jane, where you at? Good morning. The excerpt you provided presents Jane's idea about addressing a project involving an RBI research back to implement approach and utilizing an open source large action artificial narrow intelligence and ANI. I've never heard of that. That interacts with human user interfaces solely through natural language. Large action model. Jane suggests leveraging a large action model, which implies using a robust and sophisticated artificial intelligence system capable of handling complex and diverse tasks efficiently. Human interface control via natural language. The ANI is designed to control human user interfaces entirely through natural language. This approach simplifies interaction and enhances user experience by eliminating the need for manual input methods. Oh, excuse me. Probably scared you. Methods like clicking buttons or using commands. PyWin Assistant functionality refers to a tool named PyWin Assistant. Visualization of thought simulating spatial reasoning in large language models. Possible reference to a feature of or methodology that enhances the AI's comprehension and reasoning abilities based on visual and spatial cues. Data transfer solution. Jane mentions providing a solution to move data between systems boxes to bridge any gaps or facilitate progression in completing the project's tasks. This functionality is aimed at helping overcome missing steps or data transfer obstacles. Integration emphasis. Jane's ideas emphasize the integration of advanced AI capabilities, efficient user interface control, optimized tooling like PyWin Assistant, and effective data. In summary, Jane's suggestions advocate for leveraging sophisticated AI models, optimizing user interface interactions, utilizing custom tools, prompting advanced reasoning techniques, and addressing data movement challenges to elevate the project's functionality and efficiency within the described RBI framework. Dude, my brain's about to explode, B. This is a mouthful. Yo, I say explain it like I'm 5, dog. Yo, if you talk to me, dude, talk to me like I'm a child, because I am. Let's see what Social Watch has to say here. I haven't tried the voice dictation yet. It means machine can see the human controls and interact with them. That would be sick because I could build out Luxy in order to do this. What happens when you go to Luxy AI? Luxy AI. Can I type right away? Come on, baby girl. Can I type right away? And then I can send it? Perfect. That's good. Because I can type right away and then send it. So, how do I automatically copy the text from terminal and then paste it in a browser? I can use Python code for this. Because if I can use Luxy, then I can just go ahead and say, boom, copy the terminal. Brant says, just use Python module. Don't worry about all the other BS. What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? That made no sense to me.